Halo. Hai, hai. Wede, baru tuh. Pening baru tuh. Sampai jumpa lagi. Kembali lagi di channel Luna Furase. Kita kembali lagi di game Noire. Kemarin kita sudah sampai mana kemarin tuh? Sampai nangkap eh, misteri tomat. Nah, itu dia. Sekarang kita lanjut di misteri kedua. Langsung aja. Let's go. Apa nih? Patrol. Ya kayak ini deh. Paling pertama. Oke, gimana kesan dan kesannya main Noire guys? So far bagus. Dan kemarin aku udah coba-coba belajar cara bawa mobilnya gimana. Ya, sedikit sedikit terbiasa. Armed and dangerous.
A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs.
Oke,
The force is like politics.
politik.
No sitting on the fence.
Iya.
You have to choose sides.
Nah, kita
Brown
harus
paper envelope or a gray
bermilih.
ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
Boom.
Units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle
Aduh,
identifying code
agak
3.
bising.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from 14 Adam calling KGPL.
Masih jadi polisi, bapak polisi.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam on.
Kali ini kasus apa lagi? Aduh, gue getar guys, sumpah. Oke, langsung nih ya. Langsung. Oke, perhatikan latihanku guys. Woi, wede, cara bawa mobilnya udah mulai terbiasa. Nah. Kita ke kanan. Oke. Ada apakah gerangan nih? Oke. Aduh. Wah. Seru nih tembak-tembakan nih. Wih deh, shotgun itu. Bisa naik nggak? Kabur. Banyak guys ternyata. Suspect on map. Aduh. Ketembak dong ya. Mamam nih. Mana nih? Maaf ya guys kalau aku rip aim. Biasa main SpongeBob. Wah, enggak. Mamam nih. Enggak kena. Ih, mana nih? Reload.
Get in cover.
Ah, lama ah. Kok susah guys, kecil. You know what? Kalian tahu kenapa? Langsung lah, udah. Boom. Kita nih polisi barbar guys. Wow. Udah memokat.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow.
Barbar ya udah. Boom, mampus. Ini titisan dewa matahari guys, kayak Luffy. Gak perlu. Ih, Laki bukan. Laki bukan. Mainnya singit-singitan. Bunyi. Boom. Itu mau anti sih. Di atas kayak. Wow. Mantap. Udah semua nih.
We got them all. I think we got them, Cole.
Itu namanya Laki. Lihat tuh badan merah semua. Kena saus tomat.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess it's okay, Ralph. You did well in there.
Inilah kenapa orang yang terbiasa megang pedang disuruh jadi marksman. Maju. Kalau udah nyata mah udah mati sih. Oke, flashback lagi.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank.
I have to
Ini
grasp it.
kita dari masa lalu kan?
You have to survive at first, Cole. You're the veterans.
Ah iya,
Jabs
Cole
love
ya.
to shoot off.
Ya, nama karakter kita Cole
I
kan?
can make a name for myself in this war.
Wih deh.
My future.
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome.
Jadi kita punya ambisi guys. Ambisi untuk jadi somebody.
And
Wih deh.
their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Wih deh. Seru juga nih masa lalu ini. Apakah cuman masa lalu atau ada hubungannya nanti dengan cerita? Jadi itu guys, tadi kayaknya tutorial ya. Kalau di game ini juga bisa
Cole
tembak-tembakan.
Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Kotanya,
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole. Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics.
kalau teman, ya teman-teman.
Wendell Bauer. I put him away.
Apa sih? Nggak ngerti.
Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Oke.
Wendell Bauer.
Wah, kejar-kejaran.
You can go screw yourself.
Hold ZR to untuk lari, oke. Kita tahan R2.
He's hiding in the
Aduh. Apa coba ngangkut sampah malam-malam? Sampah malam-malam. Sampah tuh sore. Lu mampus tuh.
Hold it right there. Stop now or I will
Wah,
shoot.
kita manjat pinang lagi, guys.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Gimana nih? Aduh, pusing.
Don't want to do this, Wendell.
Kasih
Get down from there right now.
Oh ya, oke. Aku tadi muter analog guys, ngikutin arur ya. Ternyata tekan lurus aja.
Give it up, Wendell. Stay the hell away from me.
Wih deh, ini orang titisan monyet atau apa? Wih deh, itu kakinya napak di mana nggak tahu guys, napak di dinding.
No way I'm going back inside.
Oke, gimana nih? Wih deh, kayak
I've done my time.
benar kan? Oh benar.
You assholes already screwed me once. It's over, Bowers.
Udah Bowers, jangan random deh. Loncat. Ya, minimal itu kaki keram.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Nggak mau kemana nih, udah hilang kayaknya. Waduh.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Oke guys, aku udah belajar. Hup, wede, blok. Hup, wede, gimana nih coba? Wede,
How
uppercut.
you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time.
Oke,
Watch your head.
what's your
This
head?
hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Iya, mungkin kita eskul lari waktu SMA. Apa lagi nih? Mudah. Oke.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of
Kita
successfully
nih
becoming
bukan-
a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill 10, Franklin 8, Weiss 8, Donahoe 6, Kowalski 6, Hudson 5, Kelso 2. Leadership, Donahoe 8, Franklin 7, Merrill 6.
Kita ini
Kowalski,
tentara
6,
bukan di
Weiss,
garda
5,
terdepan,
Hudson,
maksudnya
5,
kayaknya kita
Kelso,
tuh di bagian
1. Candidate
strategi-strategi gitu guys kayaknya.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office now.
Wih deh, marah tuh bapak atasan. Bapak atasannya ngamuk guys. Bapak ketua OSISnya ngamuk. OSIS. Buyer beware.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman.
Jadi Neng, pacaran. Aduh,
This could be the one, Cole.
suara tembakan dong. Padahal lagi pacaran kan. Hede, ini bapak ngapa tidur di sini
could you
coba.
stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Nah, bergetar tuh stick tadi guys. Kita berarti
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
kita bisa gimana? Ingat guys, ini game detektif. Jadi tujuan kita adalah mencari clue. Dan kayaknya kita bakal inspeksi bapak-bapak yang tidur di trotoar ini dengan saus tomat di sebelah.
Broad daylight, crowded street.
Widih, kayaknya perdosis deh bapak, perdosis tomat. Oke, tinggal tunjuk ya. Aduh, udah ya. Pak, bangun Pak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nggak ada ya. Oke, nggak ada apa-apa guys. Ke bawah. Oke. Galeta. Oke, apa nih?
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to bank.
Ah, berarti ini jadi bukti guys. Barang bukti. Oke. Di sebelah sini ada. Oh, nggak ada. Examine more closely. Nggak ada juga. Tadi kan kita ke sini ya, ke sini ada nggak? Nggak ada. Selesai. Tapi belum ada musiknya guys. Berarti masih ada clue. Keliling-keliling dulu. Hello, saya polisi nih. Polisi nih guys. Apa nih kok ada? Nah ini. Peluru.
Shell cases. These look like 32s.
Wih, hebat, bisa tahu ya. Emang kalau di peluru tuh emang ada itunya guys ya. Ada apa namanya? Ya gitulah. Mana lagi nih? Ini apa yang dijual nih? 1. Kita keliling-keliling guys. Karena kalau game kayak gini nih petunjuk. Wah kan getar kan di mana tuh? Tong sampah apa? Oh iya benar.
Alright.
Oh,
Yes, it's a dead person.
ini senjata kan?
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Dia buang senjatanya di tempat sampah. Udah ada selesai guys. Udah selesai belum? Udah ya? Tapi belum ada musiknya. Ke dalam kali ya? Ya udah. Ke dalam nih kayaknya. Oh iya bener.
Can I help you, sir?
Widih, ini cewek cantik.
Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss,
Oh,
Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta.
Galleta.
Clovis Galleta.
Kok nggak mau bergerak nih? Stick aku habis baterai guys, ntar ya. Oke. Pakai stick manual dulu.
Do you think you could tell
Okay.
me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch.
Nah,
I was in the
perhatikan
store
mimik
when
mukanya
Mr.
guys.
Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my
Karena
lunch.
kita mau wawancara.
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Jika kamu pikir saksi berbohong dan kamu punya bukti, pilih accuse. Tekan X di stick switch. Lihat tuh mukanya guys. Kalau orang bohong tuh nggak, matanya kemana-mana tuh. Lihat ya. Berarti kita accuse ya.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong.
Wih, kok ada
How
glitch
can
ya?
you prove different?
Ini ya, reservoir. Coba.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta.
Interview music is
Been paying for them
correct
for a
and
whole
in
year.
correct
Stop lying.
can change
Tell me what
reflect
happened at the jewelry
to
store.
interview.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch. Mr.
Kalu.
Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another.
Wah, banyak ya. Bang 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 bang
Mr.
bang.
Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Iya, bukan sakit lagi, Pak, mampus. Possible.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Oh, berarti banyak juga saksi matanya. If you think the witness are lying but you lack of proof, bad cop. Dia masih nggak berani ngelihat mata kita lama, guys. Salah satu detailnya. Berarti kita suruh pilih bad cop.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want?
Wih,
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not
Okay.
my fault if he has nice things.
agak ini ya, agak personal ya. Detail.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
If you think witness is not going to choose the good, or witness is blah blah, good cop. Oke. Mimik mukanya aku lagi mau pelajari, guys. Itu lipstiknya warna merah, terus mukanya musuh, bukan itu. Lanjut ke good cop.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly close together.
3, 5, 4,
5.
5. Gila, 5
Thank you for
tembak.
your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind.
Oh, dia masih mau
Yes, officer. I'll make
antingnya ya, antingnya kebalik dong. Tahu ada bos kau tidur di luar tuh, kasih kasur kayak coba. Defect clue will match the map making. Oke. Bos, pergi bos ya. Tidur. Sehat, bos.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murder. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Kita kemana nih? Ya. Jadi kita ke toko perhiasan ya. Oh, ada dua pilihan guys. Ke gun store atau ke jewelry store. Kemana nih bagusnya nih? Tapi kita udah tahu ya ke jewelry ya. Ke gun store. Tapi kita perlu bukti guys, sudah ke gun store lah. Untuk lebih make sure lagi kan. Dan kita polisi bukti-bukti ya. Ke kanan. Terus ke kanan. Terus ke kanan lagi, dah mutar aja kita. Ini bisa ngedrift guys, wede, mantap kan? Bisa ngedrift kita guys di sini. Lagi, wede, Need for Speed mah lewat nih. Oh iya, kita ada sirine. Mana sih ini? Jawa Menda. Oke, kita ke kiri kayaknya. Oke, gimana guys? Sudah makin lancar gak aku bawa mobil? Dah, nabrak. Mana sih? Ini ya? Oh iya. Gun and Sporting. Kalau di Amerika ya you know lah guys. Di KTL juga udah banyak ya.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
011.
Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu.
Bah, benar, fix.
Thing
Udah
looks like
guys.
he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway.
Ibaratnya
Then he bought a box
buktinya
of
udah kuat.
cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, nggak ada lagi meriksa buku tuh, malas sekali. Yuk, naik lagi. Aduh, nembus nggak tuh kakinya? Kok nggak ada mapnya? Oh, ditandain dulu. Set destination. Oke. Kita bakal menangkap Edward Clue karena dia sudah menjadi calon tersangka. Bahasa hukumnya apa guys kalau udah mulai terbukti? Mana sih? Ini ya? Oh ya ini. Jam 2 makan siang. Oke.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Ya, aku mau temu
Officer
Edward
Kalu.
Kalu.
Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back.
Oh,
He said he
bukan.
can lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Oi,
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
kampret terkejut dong. Dia Kalu guys ternyata. Nabrak dinding. Dinding kok ditabrak? Mana sih? Oke. Dia ke kiri.
Kalu, get back here!
Kelu. Oh, Kelu.
Root beers all around.
Oh, bisa bisa nembak kita, guys. Tar. Tempatnya lagi nggak memungkinkan untuk nembak nih kayaknya. Tapi nggak apa-apa lah. Nggak bisa nembak, guys. Oh, nunggu itu penuh. Oh, nunggu Jamnya penuh guys. Tembakan peringatan.
You're under arrest for the
Under
murder of
ice.
Everett Gage.
Wah kau mantap guys. Itu jadi polisi nangkap orang.
And the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night.
Okay.
The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past.
Okay.
The case you never, ever discuss.
Oke. Ya oke aja, ngerti nggak? Mungkin yang ngerti bahasa Inggris.
I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the
Oh iya, kita nih kan masih polisi biasa ya.
Turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad.
Ibaratnya kita mau ditawarin promosi nih guys.
Ready for that?
Yes, ya, I'm ready lah.
I think I am.
Judulnya aja L.A. Noire.
You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession.
Opportunity.
If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
Oke, ini kesempatan kita untuk naik jabatan guys kayaknya.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Oke bos, tenang bos. Ini udah ditempa di Gunung Fuji, Jepang. Wait, minum pak.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Argument with Gage.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard.
Observe the suspect closely as they make
but he had nothing to do with me.
You want me to judge whether or not they are telling the truth. Okay. Careful. Use the initiation candidate. Aku lupa apa yang dibilangnya guys. Tapi lihat wajahnya itu menyebalkan. Kayaknya dia ini bohong. Tapi kalau bohong apa? View notebook. Dia ngomong apa sih tadi guys? Kita bisa ini curang ya. Kita bisa baca lagi. Hello, yeah, can I help you, Mr. Kalu? You blah blah blah. You can that. You follow first Gage and the girl back to the zoo. Oh iya, yang diceritakan sama si cewek tadi. You put 5 round and go back. Nah, ini kita nuduh nih kan si Kaldu ini membututi si cewek dengan si bosnya tadi. Sementara kalau ngomong he got a what is coming but it had nothing. Oh, dia nggak ngaku. Buktinya apa ya tadi ya? Coba kita lihat buktinya ya. Buktinya syuting kali ya. Baba positively identity. Oh ini kali. Possible religious motive. No, kayaknya ini deh, karena dia saksi ya. Suspect positively identified. Setelah karena dia yang ngaku coba ini ya. Benar nggak guys? Oke. Kita accuse.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Yes, I can't prove you anything. Itu ini ya.
We know
yes.
all about the argument.
Benar.
So made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Wih, masih nggak mau possible religious motive ya. Lanjut.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're
Wah, ini
talking
agak berat
about.
sih. Ih, sumpah nyebelin muka orangnya. Udah bad cop, good cop, ih sumpah sebel ya. Sih, tadi. I don't know what you're talking about. Ya udah. Ada. Pokoknya bad cop deh. Semua ke dia nih bad cop. Oh, benar.
Wing-leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu. I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs.
Apa guys namanya?
I hope for your sake.
Ada bisnisnya juga. Selain motif personal tadi. Dan nyudut aja tuh kerja.
Masterfully done, Officer
Oh,
Phelps.
Okay, arigato.
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice.
Wede, kita diangkat kayak ini. Kita diangkat jadi perawat.
Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Tuh kan. Hati-hati loh bos, bisa-bisa aku gantikan kau nanti. Wede, sombongnya. Oke, selesai. Sip. Mantap. Apa nih? Sound fixing. Wede. Kita dapat the officer display result pay pass. Apa maksudnya nih? Part complete. Oke. Kita udah naik jabatan guys. Kayak gitu. Seru gamenya. Oke, ini mungkin di next part kali ya. Oke guys, gimana gamesnya? Seru nggak? Wah, kita sudah memecahkan berapa kasus tadi ya? 1, 2, 3 kasus. Yang satu tembak-tembakan, yang satu kejar-kejaran, yang satu kelu-keluan. Oke. Mungkin kita lanjutkan di part selanjutnya aja kali guys, karena kepalaku udah pusing. Karena game ini membutuhkan ketelitian yang luar biasa, yang mana aku susah untuk berteliti nggak tuh, susah untuk fokus kan ya. Oke. Jika kalian suka videonya jangan lupa di like. Jika kalian tidak suka tetap di like juga. Subscribe jika kalian ingin mendukung channel ini lebih jauh. Sampai jumpa lagi di Noire episode 3 ya selanjutnya. Sampai jumpa lagi guys. Terima kasih sudah menonton. Bye bye. Cekadok.